Okay, if you have the genuine problem for turning on your cameras, then it will be fine. I can understand it. But otherwise, if you have good connectivity and all the things are sorted, even though if you are not turning on, it is not good. And already I have told you the benefits of turning the camera on. Okay, so initial interaction is very much important before we start our session. Later on, okay, you can turn off. So, will you tell me, Harshit, why we use the loops if we have the conditional statements and all these things?
Okay, so if we have to print something, okay, and if we have to print like hello, and if we have to print for around 1000 line, then instead of printing it one by one, we can use a loop which can do the same work. Like basically, we use a loop to like shorten our code and to do the repetitive task or the task like something like if we print we have to print the all the natural numbers, okay, 1 to n, then we can print the same with the help of loop.
Okay, Harshit, thank you.
Okay,
No, you
sir.
cannot. It serves your time as well. Let me share my screen and let us try to revise your today's content. Yeah. So at the start, I think logical operators you have seen, right? Started with the logical operators. We will just recap the previous class, then we will recap the morning session. Okay? Conditional statements and logical operators. So suppose I have the problem statement like I want to check whether age is greater than or equals to 18 or not. Depends on this condition. I want to print some output or I want to do some process. So this is the problem statement. So how we can tackle this? I want to check whether the given age, for example, over here, this age variable is storing the age like 19. I need to check key whether this age is greater than or equals to 18 or not. What I can do? Which statements I can use? Hmm. We have the conditional statement, right? You can say that if else. You can use the multiple if else statement as well, right? If I want to use the multiple if else statement, what I can do? First, start with the if, then else if. अगर पहला condition true नहीं है, then you will move to the next condition. Even though if the next condition is not true, you can have the another else if. Okay, at the end, you should have the else statement. Means it is the termination, right? So this conditional statement you can use to check for the given condition, right? Now, next statement is like I need to check for the multiple Boolean result. Means I also need to check for the age. Along with that, I need to check for the gender as well. Hmm. Now, how to combine the multiple Boolean statements? How we can combine the multiple Boolean statements? What things are available for us? How to combine the multiple Boolean statements? Yeah, we have the logical operators, right? So which logical operators we have, and or then we have the not as well, right? Everyone is clear with this? How to use this logical operators and the conditional statements? Yeah. Now the already you guys know why we use the loops. Okay, so for example, if I want to do the multiple tasks, okay, which are repetitive, or there are very big amount of data. Out of that data, I need to sort out some things based on the conditions. So best option available is the loop, right? For example, if I want to print even numbers, from 1 to 100. What is the best option? What is the best option? Will you use if else statement till 100 times? If num equals to 1, then it is odd. If it is 2, then even, then 3, then odd. Will you do this thing? So what is the option available? We have the concept of loops. So today we have learned about the while loop. Am I right? While loop. Okay. Now tell me how to write while loop in general. In general, how we can write the while loop. Means I want the syntax for it. Let us see how many of you remember this. Okay. So at the very first, you are telling me I need to do first initialization. Am I right? Then, then second step, I need to provide some condition in the while loop. Okay. Then tell me. Then inside that while loop, you can have some implementation. You can provide some implementation. Then you should provide the increment or decrement based on your application, right? Based on this, your loop will continue. Okay. So let us try to see one of the example of the while loop. Okay. So the problem statement is I want to print even numbers from 1 to 10. Okay. Tell me what I can do. Means I want to use the while loop as well. I want to print even numbers from 1 to 10. So tell me what I can do. So very first, I need to initialize the variable. Okay. So for example, I'm taking the variable name as a num. Okay. Starting with the one. Then I can have the condition. So again, you can take some another variable which is taking the value as a 10, or you can do in this way as well. Am I right? Please confirm if I'm right or wrong. Am I right? Okay. Then I need to check for the even condition. How I can check? If num mod 2 equals to 0, then can I say that the given number is a even? Okay. Then I can print that specific number. Then what I need to do? Hmm. Will this work or what will be the output if I just write this thing? Let us see what can be the output. Where is our replet? Replet. Okay, over here. So for example, I'm defining a variable with the name as a num equals to what? Okay. Now, while num is less than or equals to 10, then I can check if num mod 2 equals to 0, then can say that this is even, right? System dot out dot println specific number you can print, right? Now, if I do not give any increasing condition, or you can say that increment or decrement condition, let's see what can happen. Tell me what can happen. What can be the possibility? Now tell me over here, ki, what exactly happened? What exactly happened over here? No, see, a very interesting condition as a is there right now. If you see the num की value कितनी है? 1 है, right? So now if you see this while condition, whether our num which is equals to 1, is it less than or equals to 10? Yes or no? Yes, it is. Then only I can enter inside this while condition. Okay. Now again, if you see, if num mod 2 equals to 0, whether is it possible, if I want to find a remainder when I divide 1 by 2, is it possible to get 0? So it is not possible. So inside this if condition, we will not enter. So is there any increment or decrement condition is there? No. Are you getting me? That is the reason why you are not getting any output. Even the infinite loop is also not getting your, right? Are you getting me? Okay. Now we need to increment the things, then only it is possible to run this loop, right? So how to increment? Tell me how to increment. Can I do in this way? Num equals to num plus 1. Is it right? Yeah, that increment operator will also work. Num plus plus, num minus minus. Yeah. Yeah. Let us. What do you think that whether my current while loop is going on or it is stopped? What do you think? Current while loop it is going on or it is stopped? So currently, if you see, it is going on because I'm not getting again the terminal to run my command. Okay, so I need to terminate it. Getting it? Yes, you are right. If I print something like hi, hello instead of else condition, then at that point you will get some out. So are you getting the even numbers from 1 to 10? Now, it is a nice observation. If you, even though in the previous condition, if I provide some print statement like hello, okay? What do you think? Now you will be able to visualize the infinite loop. Okay? Now in this time, you will be able to visualize. Getting it? In the previous condition, there was only one if condition. Okay? There was not any else condition, even there was no any print statement. That is the reason why you will not able to visualize that infinite loop. Okay? But in this time, I have given some print statement. Now let us try to break it. Okay? I'm clearing it. Now, everyone got the idea how the while loop works and what will happen if you do not provide this increment or decrement condition. Okay, instead of this, you can write num plus plus. Yeah, this will also be fine. Okay, same. Now, my problem statement is I want to print the numbers from, you can say that 1 to 20. Hmm. Now tell me. print the numbers from 1 to 20. Let me give you one more idea about this while loop. Hmm. So, uh, I can have some starting condition as from where I should start, what at what point I should end. Till 20 I can run the loop. Okay. While you can say that start less than or equals to end. Is it right? See, Shivam, I want to print numbers from 1 to 20, including 20. Okay. So at that time, you have to use this less than or equals to operator. Okay. Make sure that you are keeping this in mind. Now, next thing, system.out.println start, then start plus plus. Is this right? Right? Okay. Let us run this and see the output. Getting the output. Now, if you notice this output, there is increment of what is the difference between these two numbers? What is the difference between these two numbers? There is an increment of only one, right? Plus one हो रहा है, right? This is because of line number 23. Can I say that? This is because of line number 23. Okay. Now, suppose I want to print the numbers in this way. Means I want to do the increment by 2. Is it possible? How I can do the increment by 2? Everyone got the problem statement? Now I want to do the increment by 2. Tell me. Yeah. So can I change this syntax to start equals to start plus 2? Can I do this? Yes or no? Run it again. Okay. Typo error. Okay. No worry. We will run it again. Hmm. Are you getting it? Are you getting it? How we can control our loop? Initially, it was getting incremented only by 1. Now I change my loop. Okay, I changed my loop. Means you are able to control your loop. Depends based on the condition. Getting it? How you can control your loop? Is it clear? Okay, if someone is telling me, okay, don't store that, just do this. ठीक है? So ठीक है, करते हैं. No worry. Java while.java. What is the error? You have to reassign the value. Okay. Whatever the operation that you are doing, no, you have to reassign the value to the updated value. Okay. Because this start variable value will get updated. Yeah, we have the another way as well. Someone is also suggesting me this way. Will you tell me if you have seen this syntax or not? Plus equals to 2. Plus equals to 2. The line number 23 and line number 24 both are same. Okay. Line number 24, you can say that it is shortcut for line number 23. You can use in whatever in the syntax in which you are comfortable, you can use. It totally depends on you. If this is confusing you, it's okay. At the start, might be possible, but as you are going to proceed further, You will get familiar. Okay? Run it again. Getting it? Is it clear till now? So what else you have learned? This was about the while loop. Then I think you learn about the break statements and continue. Tell me the difference between these two. What break does and what. Tell me, come on fast. I need to take the other examples as well. If you give me the response, then we can move forward. What break will do? Break will directly terminate your loop. Am I right? Directly ये आपका loop ही बंद कर देगा. If at some condition, if you want to stop at a particular value, you can do. Everyone is clear with this break? ठीक है? Means what? How exactly this break statement works? So let me give you idea. Suppose there is a condition of int I is equals to 1, then we have the while loop I is less than or equals to 10, and suppose if I equals to 5, I need to break this loop. ठीक है, I need to break this loop. मुझे मुझे आगे बढ़ना ही नहीं है. अगर मुझे पास मिल गया, I need to stop over here. So at the very first, your loop, your I will start from 1, right? Then it will check for this while condition, whether this 1 is less than or equals to 10 or not. Is it true? Yes. So enter in this while loop. So we can have some another statement as SOP statement as I. Okay, this will be the SOP statement. So same I will we are going to print. So at the very first you will get the output as 1. Then before that you can also do I plus plus to get increment. Okay. So you will get 2, then 2 will get printed, then next is 3, then 3 will get printed, 4. Now when I becomes 5. So can I say that this condition will get true and we will enter in this if condition, and there is a break. What break will do? Break will directly terminate your loop and control will directly come out of this while loop. Are you getting this? Are you getting this? How it is working? The break statement? Everyone, please confirm. Okay. Yeah. Next is continue. How continue works? How continue works? Same condition we can take. Keep if we have this condition starting from 1, then we have to go from 1 to 10. But when I get 5, okay, I need to do some means I need to uh, skip this. In short, you can say that I do not need to do anything else. I can print the value of I, then I plus plus. So what exactly is happening over here? So in short, yeah, Shivam, you are right. So what will be the output? What output I will get? 1, 2, 3, 4. Will 5 get printed? What do you think? Observe the code correctly, then tell me whether the 5 will get printed or not. So we are skipping it, you can say that. 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So might be possible in some of the condition you want to skip some value, or if you want to do some of neglect some value, you can say that. So you can use this continue statement. Okay. This continue is not terminating your loop. Okay. It is skipping some value or skipping the iteration. You can say that. Skipping particular iteration. Can I say that? Yes or no? It is skipping some value or skipping particular iteration. Particular means whatever you are defining inside that if condition. Yes or no? Okay. So next thing you have learned about the switch case. Switch case. Okay. When we use the switch case, tell me when we use switch case. What is the condition to use the switch case? Tell me if we have if else conditions, then why to use switch case? If else condition, if it is available, then why to use the switch case statement? Why to use? To simplify our code. Okay. For multiple options. Okay. When we have the lots of cases, yeah, it is also right. Okay, so yes, you guys are clear with this switch case statement, and also the your code will look like readable. Yes or no? Just give me a second. Resume. Okay, ठीक है. Now let us change the problem statement. Now I want to print the odd numbers from you can say that 0 to 100 or 1 to 100 in short. Okay. Print the odd numbers from 1 to 100. So anyone wants to volunteer this specific statement? Means I want to need your help to solve this problem. Anyone wants to volunteer? They can raise the hand. I will try to unmute. Okay, Omkar. Yeah, Omkar, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So don't unmute till we end the discussion. Okay. So I want to use the while loop as well. Okay. Using the while loop, we are going to solve. Have you understood the problem statement?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What are the odd numbers?
Odd numbers which are not completely dividable by 2.
Okay. So tell me how we can proceed with this statement, problem statement.
First, we need to declare the variable which we need to print to get the output. Like int num is equals to int
Okay.
num, int num. There you can stop, sir. Int num, that's all.
That's all.
Int num, yeah. And then we num is equals to 1, and then while is
Okay.
equals to
So you are declaring the variable and then you are initializing it. Then
yeah,
you are
sir.
telling
But
num equals to 1, right?
nope, sir. Just now, just a minute, sir.
Let me tell you one more thing over here. So this syntax is called as a declaring a variable but not initializing it. Okay. So we know that key there is a default value to any variable, but in Java, there is a concept of local scope and global scope. And if you write some variable inside a methods, they will be considered as a local variable. Okay. So local variable will not get the default value. Okay, only global variable or instance variable will get the default value. What are the instance variable and all? So it is an upcoming topic. So, but whenever you define any variable inside a method, so we say that this is a method. So it has to be initialized, or if you're declaring in the next line, you have to initialize it. This is also the right syntax. But again, if this can be done in a single line, then why to use the double two lines, right? Omkar, any other
Yeah, sir,
solution
but
from
I
your
got
side?
just confused with I because whenever I
Okay,
program, I
no
use
worries.
I, so I got confused with num. Yeah,
ठीक है. Is it clear now?
yes, sir. Yeah.
ठीक है, उसके आगे आगे क्या करना है?
And then like we need to write a while conditions. While, yeah,
While
in the conditions we need to give that the num is less than or equals to 100 because we need to print the numbers until 100. So we can take like yeah, it's correct.
okay,
And then we can use the if condition for to check the divisibility rule.
if
Num
num
is then remind that
okay,
percentage symbol, yeah, divided
hmm,
by 2. It's,
hmm.
what we need to print are like even numbers
Odd
are odd,
numbers, odd numbers,
not equals to 0.
not equals to 0.
Yeah, and then we need to print the system dot out.
This will be for the odd, right? Then
Yeah. And then
okay,
increment I plus plus
increment.
num plus plus. Yeah,
Fine.
yeah, that's
Shall
all.
I run this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, getting the odd numbers. All are the odd. Please verify. Done. Yeah, all are the odd numbers. ठीक है? Sorry. Is it clear, guys? Everyone? Omkar, is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yeah,
ठीक है, Omkar. Thank you.
thank you.
Now the next problem statement is I want to find the sum of all the numbers which are multiple of 3 from 1 to first we will take 10, then we can move to the next one. Okay. Now, have you got the problem statement? How many of you have understood this problem statement? Sum of all the numbers which are multiples of 3 from 1 to 10. First of all, tell me what will be the sum as per your knowledge. What should be the sum? नहीं, first tell me the multiples of 3 from 1 to 10. 1 to 10 में multiples of 3 कितने हैं? Multiples of 3 from 1 to 10, 3, 6, 9. Tell me the sum. Sum कितनी है इनकी? 18. This should be the answer. ठीक है? Have you got the problem statement now? What we need to do? Now, who wants to volunteer this question? Raise the hand and okay. Yeah. Ritika, are you there?
Yes.
Yeah. Hi, Ritika. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. Now, this is the problem statement. We need to proceed. So tell me how we can.
So first we can take out int I is equals to 3 or some or number is equals to 3, anything.
You're telling that int I equals to 3.
Yeah. And some we can initiate it with 0.
You're taking the int sum equals to 0.
Then coming to while, we will take while condition. While I is less than equals to 10.
Mhm.
And if I module 3 is equals to 0, then it will print the numbers multiple of 3.
These are the multiples of 3.
Yes.
So
And
I
sum
need
is
to add. Okay.
a-
Sum equals to sum plus.
plus I.
Okay. Then
And then we will do sysout means system.out.println, and sorry, increment we will do, and then we will print the values, the value of sum.
okay. Can I print at the last? Because at the last I want the final sum over here.
Yes.
Can I print over here? At line number 52 after ending this while loop.
Yeah.
Can I? Can I?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, if you see the problem statement, I want to print the numbers from 1 to 10. But why you told me key I have to take the I from the 3? Any specific reason over here?
So because the multiple of 3 will start from 3 itself. 3,
Okay.
then 6.
But
That's why.
as per the problem statement, we have to take from the 1 only. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So let us try to run our code. Getting the output, guys. Okay. Thank you, Ritika. How many of you have understood these statements? Okay. So even though if you are facing any challenge over here, let us try to simplify this. Okay. Let us try to simplify. So if you see over here, value of we have the value of I, we have the sum, then we have the increment. Okay. So I starting from 1. At this point, you can say that sum is 0. Okay. So is this condition right? Is I less than or equals to 10? Means value of I is 1. Is 1 less than or equals to 10? Is it right? Yes or no? Yes. So we will enter inside this while condition. Then we have this if condition. Whether I mod 3 equals to 0. Is it right? 1 mod 3, is it equals to 0? Is it right? No. So this if condition will not exist. Then I plus plus. So I k value is 1. So it will become 2. Is it clear till now? First iteration. Is it clear? First iteration. Then I equals to 2. Okay. After this I plus plus, again it will check the while condition. Okay. Again it will check the while condition. I की value है 2. 2. Like, is it less than or equals to 10? Yes. Now if you see this if condition is 2 mod 3 equals to 0. Will I enter inside this if condition? No. Now next thing is I plus plus. So value of I was 2. Now it becomes 3. ठीक है? ठीक है? Now again if you see from here, again condition will be get checked. What is the value of I now? It is 3. Yes or no? Now is 3 less than or equals to 10? Is it right? Yes. Now we will check again, condition will be get checked. If is 3 mod 3 equals to 0, is it true? Is it true? Yes. Now control will move inside this if condition. Now sum equals to sum plus I. Sum की वैल्यू कितनी है अभी? Sum की वैल्यू है 0. Then we have to reassign the value of this sum to sum plus I. I की वैल्यू कितनी है? 3. Particularly the value of sum now. Can I say that it will now become 3? Yes or no? Is it clear till now? See, this is very important. What I'm doing exactly, might be it is some boring part, but it is called as a dry run. Dry run of your code. If you are good in the dry run now, then understanding the bug, errors from your code will not take much more time. Okay. Now I plus plus. What was the value of I? 3. Now it becomes 4. Again, the condition will be get checked. Is 4 less than or equals to 10? Yes, but this if condition will not execute, then I will become, okay, 4, it was 4, now it will become 5. Then again, this if condition will not execute, then it will become 6, right? Then this if condition will get executed. So what was the value of sum? What was the value of sum? It was 3. Okay, now what will be the new value? Sum equals to sum plus what is I now? It is 6. So 3 plus 6 now 9. New value of sum will become now 9. Is it clear now? Now again I plus plus. So from 6 it will become 7. Now again this if condition will not satisfy. Now 7 will become 8. Again this if condition will not satisfy. I plus plus 8 will become 9. I am just doing the dry run. How exactly behind the scene the things are getting happen. Okay, if means this while condition, this you are looking now, whatever the while condition you have written over here, how exactly it is working, that's what I am telling you. Are you getting it exactly? How behind the scene this is working? Everyone, please type in the chat if you are understanding this. Now I equals to 9, then can I say that this if condition is right? Then sum was 9. Okay. Now new value of sum will become 9 plus 9. So in this way, the answer is coming as a 18. In this way, answer is coming as a 18. इतना सब हो रहा है, which is not you are not able to see. ठीक है? Let us try to. This is called as a dry run of your code. But let us try to print the values of I. So as you see in this if condition, how many values of I is coming? Tell me. If you understood that dry run, tell me how many values are coming inside this if condition. Tell me. कौन सी values आ रही है यहाँ पर? From 1 to 10, how many values are there which are divisible by 3? So 3 values are coming in this if condition. They are 3, 6, and 9. So let us try to verify. 3, 6, and 9. Getting it? Getting it? Yes or no? Now, outside this if condition, tell me. System dot println. Run it again. Run it again. Can I say that remaining values will get printed? Now, if you understood that dry run, now exactly as per the dry run, you are able to see the values. If you see at the very first, what was the value of I? It was 1. We know that this 1 cannot enter inside this if condition because it is not divisible by 3. That is the reason why we are getting it at line number 52. Same for 2, but if you see 3, it is coming inside the if condition. But if you see, it is also getting in the outside while statement. Any reason why? Any reason why? It is getting printed again, 3. See over here, 3 is also getting printed again. Why? So over here, if you write this statement inside the else, then you will be able to relate. Now you will be able to relate. Because that previous wala SOP statement, it was in general SOP statement. It was for any values, right? Now let us try to give more specific. Means I only want the values which are not going inside this if condition. I only want the values which are not going inside this if condition. So definitely I can get those values inside the else statement. While dot Java. Now if you see this 1, 2, they are outside, 3 inside, then 4, 5 in the outside the if condition. Getting it? Getting the difference? Getting the difference of previous system.out.println and this else wala system.out.println. Is it clear, everyone? Please confirm. Now let us try to change the problem statement now. I want to print average of even numbers from 1 to 10. 1 to 10 ही लेते हैं फिलहाल में. Why? Because it's easy to compute as well, even though without the code. Now tell me first all the even numbers from 1 to 10. Even numbers from 1 to 10. Fast. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. How many? How many numbers? Count. Count कितना है इसका? 5. What is the sum? Sum बताओ. 30. Tell me the average. Average बताओ. Average बताना है, half नहीं करना है. ठीक है? 6. Now who wants to volunteer this specific means to solve this problem? Who wants to volunteer? If I need your help to solve this question. So yeah, Abhishek, are you there? Abhishek Kumar.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So have you understood the problem statement?
Sir, the before question was I unable to understand properly.
अच्छा, this one.
Yes, sir.
ये वाला ठीक है, तो आते हैं यहाँ पे. So what you haven't understood over here, Abhishek?
So I understand the int value.
Okay, this
While
one.
after that you use the module, the
Mhm.
module 3. So how you put, sir?
First of all, what I need to do in this problem? Tell me, क्या करना है यहाँ पर?
सर यहाँ पे सर 1 to 10 के बीच में नंबर है जो कि डिविजिबल बाय 3 होना चाहिए.
So how many numbers are there which are divisible by 3?
3 numbers, sir.
369. What is the sum?
369. Yes.
18. ठीक है?
18, sir.
Now,
Yes,
if you
sir.
see the range is from 1 to 10. Starting is 1, ending is 10, right?
Yes, sir.
So I want to use the while loop. And if you see, I want to find a sum. So sum है तो I need to take the one variable as well to store the sum. Otherwise, is it possible to store the sum?
No, sir.
And second thing, I need to initialize it as well ना. Zero से start भी कर सकते हैं. Zero means nothing, कुछ भी नहीं है इसके पास. Am I
Yes,
right?
sir.
ठीक है. Then starting condition is int I is equals to 1. I have taken one variable as a sum to store the sum. ठीक है, क्यों लिए? To store the sum value. ठीक है. Then in the while loop, are you comfortable with the while loop? How we write the while loop?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In the while loop, we need to provide the condition. So till what I need to find the numbers? So till 10, starting from I, because I will going to change. I अभी 1 है, then 2, then 3, then 4, ऐसे बढ़ते रहेगा, right? Are you comfortable with this statement?
Yes, sir.
While I is less than or equals to 10. Now, how you find the numbers which are divisible by 3? कैसे पता चलता है कि ये नंबर divisible by 3 है या नहीं है?
सर उसका रिमाइंडर सर 0 होना चाहिए सर.
So how you can write in with the help of code whether the reminder is 0 or not? How you can check? Can I use the conditional statement as a if? कौन सा नंबर आ रहा है? I. This is the variable. If I mod 3 equals to 0, means this will return me a true value or false value, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, if I equals to 3, then definitely this condition is true. Then I will enter inside this if condition. Are you getting this? अगर I
Yes,
का
sir.
वैल्यू 3 रहता है यहाँ पर, ठीक है, this if condition will be true और मैं आ जाऊंगा इसके अंदर. ठीक है. Now what I am doing over here in line number 49, I am just updating the variable sum. जहाँ पे मुझे टोटल सम मिलने वाला है ना, ये वेरिएबल को जस्ट मैं अपडेट कर रहा हूँ. स्टार्टिंग में इसकी वैल्यू है 0. नाउ इट विल गेट अपडेटेड विद द 3. ठीक है. तो सम की वैल्यू विल बिकम हाउ मच? 3. गेटिंग इट? उसके बाद I प्लस प्लस, आई विल जस्ट इंक्रीमेंट दिस I. अब बताओ इसमें समझ में.
Sir, I got that, sir. I plus plus.
ठीक है. यू गॉट दिस? हैव यू गॉट दिस?
Yes, sir.
ये भी समझ में आ? Then at the last, if you see the last statement, it is also possible to print the sum variable in line number 55. But the problem statement, if you see, कि मुझे सारे numbers चाहिए from 1 to 10 which are divisible by 3 और इन सबका sum चाहिए. I don't want to store the numbers. I want to know the sum. So that is the reason why I am printing the variable sum at the last. Getting it? ये while loop के अंदर मैं प्रिंट नहीं कर रहा हूँ. You see this variable sum, I am printing it outside the while loop. Why? Because I want the final output.
Okay, sir.
ठीक है. Is it clear now, Abhishek?
Okay, sir. Got it, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. You can mute yourselves. So guys, who wants to volunteer this? Okay, I got the multiple hands. Let me unmute someone. Yeah, Shivam Mishra, are you there? Yeah, you can unmute now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, don't mute till we end the conversation. ठीक है. Now, have you got the problem statement? क्या करना है
Yes,
आप?
yes, sir. So first we initialize that I equals to 1
ठीक है.
and
So I am taking the num
num equals to 1.
1. ठीक है.
And after that, we take another variable with the integer type average, avg,
Okay. Int
average,
average. ठीक है.
and initialize it with 0.
ठीक है.
Not initialize with anyone, or only average.
If you remember my problem means the statement which I have given you already, if these variables are local, you have to initialize with some value. Okay,
Okay.
so initializing with the 0 will not be any challenge. You can initialize with 0, no worry.
Okay.
Then
Another value and another we take count equals to 0. Integer.
integer
Count equals to 0. And
0.
another variable integer sum equals to 0.
int sum equals to 0.
Now we apply the while loop condition while
Right.
num is less than equals to 10.
Okay.
And then we apply one condition, if condition, if num mod 2 equals to 0,
If num mod
2
2
equals to 0, and inside
Okay.
that we write sum equals to sum plus num.
sum plus num. Okay.
And
Then
after that we increment this count operator inside it, count equals to count plus plus.
Okay.
And we come out from the loop and increment this num operator with the plus 1, num plus plus. And after that after this whole condition occur, here we write average is equals to sum divided by count. Average equals to sum divided by count, and then we print the average. System dot out.
so the rate is okay.
That's okay, sir. Yeah.
So we run this.
Yeah. And
Let us try to run this. So typo error typo error is there in the
etc system.
system, right?
Yeah.
Apart from this, yeah. So you are getting the average as 6. Is it as per the expectation? Yes or no? Yes, we wanted the average 6 only, na?
Yeah.
So how many of you have okay, thank you, Shivam. Thank you. So how many of you have understood this specific problem? If you haven't, do I need to try run? If you haven't, so you can also tell me whether I need to do the try run or not. Rest of the things, if you have understood, then at least type yes. Okay, so what we need to do over here, we need to find out sum of even numbers from 1 to 10. So that is the reason why we are taking these many variables, and you already know how to find out the even number. But if you understood the formula for average along with the sum, I need the count. अभी count कहाँ से मिलेगा अपने को? कहाँ से मिलेगा? How many numbers are there which are even? So can I say that inside this if condition, I will get an idea of the numbers which are even? Can I say that? यहाँ पर मैं कर क्या रहा हूँ? Just I am incrementing the count variable to get an idea कि कितने even numbers हैं. Am I right? What exactly I'm doing over here? So do you want to see how this code is working? Let me try to print the even numbers as well over here. System dot out dot println even numbers, even number, just even number. ठीक है? Plus num. Run it again. System dot out dot println semicolon is missing. Clear the chat. Java file dot java. Run it again. Yeah. Are you getting the output of the even numbers? How many even numbers are there? 2, 4, 6, and 10. They are 5. Yes or no? Are you getting the right output? That is the reason why I'm doing the count plus plus to get the count of all the even numbers which are coming inside this if condition. Similarly, I can increase the range if you want to find out the even numbers, means sum of all the even numbers from 1 to 100. That also you can do. So it will be quite long over here. If you see this, yeah, getting it? See, the average is 51. Okay? Have you understood this problem statement? Everyone, please confirm. Okay? Now, let us see how we can use the logical operators as well. Suppose I want to find out greatest of three numbers. And I have the three variables as one is 2 int b as 3 int c as 5. Now over here I have a hard coded this value 2, 3, 5. Might be possible this values will get changed, right? Now I need to find out greatest value out of this three. And remember one thing, these are variables. So their values are subjected to the change. So who is going to volunteer this? Who is going to volunteer this question? Just a simple if else condition I need to write with some logical operators. Nothing else I need to do. Please raise your hand if you want to volunteer. Okay. So Anurag Tiwari, are you there? Anurag, okay. I think okay. Jay Singh,
Yes, sir.
yeah, hi Jay Singh. So have you understood this problem
Yes, sir.
statement? What I need to
First,
do?
first we take if statement.
Okay. Then
If A greater than B
okay. A is greater than B.
and
Then
and
and
operator
ah,
A
you can say
greater
that
than
there
C.
is the and A greater than C.
C.
Then
Um,
which number
then
is
curly
great?
braces.
Mm-hmm.
A is greatest.
ठीक है? A is a greater. ठीक है? Then next.
And else if
See
B is
for
greater than
condition
A
for B.
is greater than A and B is greater than C.
ठीक है? Then which number
System
will
dot
be?
out dot println B is greater.
B is greater. Then condition for
Else C is greater.
else
C.
is
बस else से condition लगाना है सर.
अच्छा. So you are telling that
Only
if
else.
both conditions will not satisfy, then C will be greater. For
हाँ.
example,
Yes.
अगर ये condition अगर रहती है तो
If is greater than B, then फिर अपन को else if लगाना पड़ेगा. C is greater than A and C is greater than B.
than A, then C is greater
Is
than
greater than B. B.
yeah, that's I will do it. Okay, so we can say that C is
greater
then else string dot out
else
dot
नहीं आना चाहिए.
then what should be there if I don't write else?
Hmm.
So if you don't end your this conditional statements with the else, you will again get a problem. So there should be some
Okay.
condition in the else. So there will be na possibility
so
hai ki all the three
ABC
numbers
is
will be equal.
equal.
Na? Yeah. So
Yes.
we can say that.
Is equal.
No, we can say that all are equals. ठीक है? कोई greater नहीं है.
Okay.
Is it clear, guys? Everyone, please confirm. Now, if I run this, what should be the output?
All are
What
equal.
should be the output? All are equal. Okay, now tell me condition for this.
A is
Which is
greater.
the greater? A is greater. Now, okay, sorry, okay, A is greater. Now,
C is greater.
okay, okay, just wait, it is taking time. C is greater. Is it clear now? How to find the greatest number? Everyone? Okay, okay, Jason, thank you. Now, next problem statement is I want to know that given character is vowel. How I can know the given character is a vowel or not? So who wants to volunteer this? Okay. Who wants to volunteer this question? Please raise your hand. So Iqbal, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Iqbal Hussain? Yeah. So I
Yes.
want to know whether a given character is a vowel or not.
Yes, sir.
How I can?
So, sir, we have to name our variables first.
Suppose this is a char variable I am taking as a set. ठीक है इसके अलावा
Um, I think first we have to make a list of which is vowel,
so tell
vowel
me vowels
A, E, I, O, U.
A
E, I, O, U.
ठीक है
Yes,
now
sir.
what can be the logic to check whether the given character is a vowel or not. So can I say that I need to check this character with all their vowels which are available.
Yeah.
If it's
Yes.
get match, then you can say that given character is a vowel. Otherwise, it is a अगर vowel नहीं है तो क्या possibility है? It is consonant,
Consonant.
right? So let
Yeah.
us try to write your implementation. For example, if char char equals to a. So which condition I need to use? And or
Or
which condition?
or
Any specific reason why or operator? And क्यों नहीं use करना है?
because any of the one is a vowel. So
Yes. Any one is possible. All condition at once is not possible क्योंकि एक ही character आ रहा है ना, right?
yes, sir.
Then E or similarly char equals to I or char equals to O, ठीक है, और char equals to U, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
If the given character is matches with all of these 5 vowels, so we can say that it is vowel. Otherwise, it is not a vowel, or you can say that it is consonant. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So tell me output for this. If I run this, it
Consonant.
should be a consonant, right?
Yes.
Yes. I change the character to O. It should be a vowel. Am I right?
Yes.
So getting it how it is working?
Yes, sir.
Everyone, please confirm. Are you guys are comfortable with this? How to get whether the given character is a vowel? Similarly, now if you know whether it is a vowel, then you can write inside the if condition. Otherwise, it will be a consonant. ठीक है. Now, if you see this OJ contest over here, so counting even numbers, again, there are very less subdivision over here. So let us try to solve this question. Who wants to volunteer this? Anyone wants to volunteer? Be very simple. Just we did similar kind of problem. Yeah, okay. Abhishek, read the problem first.
Write a Java program.
Hmm.
Count the number of even number 1 to n, where n is a positive integer. Implement a function called count even number in bracket n that takes an integer in bracket 1 greater than less than equal to n less than equal to 1000
If you see the
as
sample output, tell me, sample input is a 5. When we give the sample input as a 5, how the 2 is coming as a sample output? Have you understood the problem statement first of all? We need to count even numbers from a given range. And if you see key n is given, but the range will always be starting from the 1. यहाँ पर mention है आपको. It will be always be starting from 1 to n. ठीक है? Now n is given as a 5. ठीक है? Now in 1 to 5, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This many numbers are available. Now we need to check count of even numbers in the given range. बताओ कितने count है? Even numbers कितने यहाँ पर? अभिषेक आपने म्यूट कर दिया हो फिर से. Okay, no worry. So someone else raised their hand. Shubhashri. Yeah. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
So how many even numbers are available in the given
Sir,
range?
here is two even number. That
Char.
is, sorry, sir.
You can say that 2 and 4. So 2 even numbers. Okay. So let us try to implement this. So n is coming. Now, guys, help me with the implementation part as well. So Anurag, yeah, tell me how we can.
Yes, sir.
How we.
Sir, firstly, we declare a variable count int type. Int
Okay.
count
equals
equal to 0.
Okay.
And फिर while loop while.
Okay, you're telling me to start with the while loop directly. Okay. Then.
Yes, sir. And sir, firstly variable declare कर देते हैं तो और int I equal to 1. बस then after if while loop के अंदर in num greater than equal to capital N. नहीं greater than.
Greater than लिखा
जब तक बड़ा रहे. सर greater than मतलब sorry less than तो छोड़ा less than equal to. Yes, sir.
Fine.
Then after if num equals num per module 2 double equal to 0, then count plus plus simple. After while loop system dot out dot println
System dot out dot println
count.
Done.
Yes.
So let us try to test our code first. Then we will move. We will submit it. So we are getting the time limit exceeded. Tell me the reason. So very.
Sir num plus plus num if statement के while loop के अंदर सर num statement increase
So
करना.
inside the while loop or inside the if condition?
Sir outside of a statement inside the while loop.
Inside the while loop. So why only inside the while loop, not in the if condition?
Sir if when num is a even number then will be num increase otherwise not increase.
So guys, if you understood this one now, even though whether your num will move inside the if condition or not, at the end you have to increase the value for the num. Okay, this is a general statement or general line you are writing. Even though the condition is true or false, your num will going to increase. Are you getting this? Now let us try to do some modification. What can I do if I want to write this num plus plus inside this if condition? Is it possible? मैं यहाँ पर लिख सकता हूँ. Will it give me a right answer? Tell me. Will it give me a right answer if I do this? Let us try to run this. Now let us change the test case to 5 to 10. Now tell me how many even numbers are there from 1 to 10? 5. Right? Output should be 5. Right? Then how many even numbers are there from 1 to 15? 7. Getting 7. Then how many even numbers are there from 1 to 20? 10. Let us try to submit it. Let us see. Yeah, it is getting accepted. So I am writing the count in the if statement. Otherwise, you can also do this thing as well. If you write the if, you can use this else statement. Whether the given number is even or not, your num will be get incremented. What do you think? If I submit it, whether it will get accepted or not? First, let us try to test it. Now we are getting the output as a 2. Run it. Yeah, it is getting accepted. So it already depends on you whether your increment operators you are writing it as a individually, or if you are writing inside the if condition, make sure that you are also using some else condition as well. In some condition, you will get the problem in some of the problems. Over here, it is getting accepted. Over here, it is getting accepted, but in some of the problem, it will give some cause some error. Okay. Yeah, it will be fine if you give a common num plus plus. Okay. Now we have a question as this one, mod of 10. So who will volunteer this? So yeah. Sanprit Singh, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So have you understood this question?
Yes, sir. Yes, yes, sir. Sir,
What
can
we
I
need to
solve with, sir, can I solve with the for loop, sir? That will be easy.
For loop will be the upcoming part of our curriculum. So right now we are using only while. Yeah, for loop is also option, but you should also know how while loop works. Okay. Now tell me what exactly we need to do over here.
Sir, sorry, integer. We need to just using module, and that will be solved using
Okay,
module.
so just we need to find out
Yeah.
the reminder when we divide something by 10. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I already solved it with the for loop. That's why I'm asking to you.
Now tell me with the help of while loop how we can solve. Simple. If you understood the statements means how we define the while loop means at the first you need to initialize. Initialize करना है variable को first. If you remember the steps, then you can able to write the while loop. No, there is nothing fancy. So initialization. Tell me.
Int I equals to 1.
Okay. Why only 1? So over here, if you see that
Starting with the
we need the values from 1 to given num. So that is the reason why we are starting with the 1 only. After that,
while
while
bracket and starting with num and
num
then
less than
10 means n means n,
just less than, ठीक है? Then
and after it just system dot out dot print and ln,
num mod 10.
and
This you need to print a reminder
yes sir,
when num is getting divided by 10.
yes sir,
Yes or no?
and after it num plus plus.
Okay. Num plus plus. ठीक है?
Sir, that will be in the lower part. After it, while after completed,
In the lower part means what? Where?
sir, when the while part is completed, then the num plus plus in the lower after it.
In the lower means after this
Yeah, while part.
over here you are
No,
telling.
no, sir. Yes.
Here, right?
No, sir. And that will be in lower part, sir. After the while statement whole completed, and after that,
You are
that will
telling
be
me
that.
here
Yes, sir.
how it will work. Tell me now.
So I'm always using for loop. That's why I never.
So you have to do the increment inside the while loop only, no?
Okay,
Then
okay. I
only
got it.
this will run. Otherwise,
In
again,
the
it will be
yes,
like
sir.
an infinite loop.
Okay.
ठीक है?
Now I remember what.
So test it.
Yeah.
So you are getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 only. If you see the expected output, it also
7.
contains the 7. So what's the problem in your code?
Starting with n, starting is with 1
See the
and
condition. See the
equals to
condition.
equals to, I think.
Wait.
Yeah.
Getting 1 to 7.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay. Let us try to give the 10.
Sir,
10.
can you explain the part of a prime number, prime factor? Can you explain the question?
Yeah. So just you need to try it today. Okay. From your side.
Sir,
What are the prime numbers and all this thing?
yeah, sir. Sir, actually, I just a moment, sir.
So already it's time, means it's 6 p.m. So I think you have the other sessions as well. So try it out prime numbers. If you are not able to do it, then we'll try to solve in the tomorrow's session. Will it be fine? We'll take it, no worry. It's again very interesting how to find the prime. Okay, no worry. Okay guys, I'm stopping the recording.